Today, we are trying 20 of the most popular teas in the UK, as voted on and suggested by our viewers. From Yorkshire Gold, to a Welsh tea we've never seen before, to the ultra posh Fortnum and Mason, we'll be blind tasting your favorites and see how they compare.
We are kind of novices to the whole tea thing. We have been to a few afternoon teas, and in hotels and such we've had Yorkshire tea and Twinings tea, but not a whole lot else.
We have a bunch of teas to try today, all suggested by our viewers. So if you were one of the people who suggested something to try, thank you. And if you are not subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribe so that you can vote in polls and help us make decisions about the kind of videos that we make. Your responses made me realize that I had pretty much zero knowledge about British tea, or I guess even maybe tea in general. I would just, see a tea in the store that sounded good and try it, and if I liked it, I would buy it again. We got suggestions for specific brands, store brands, suggestions for blends, or things like Red Label. I think we even got some suggestions for teas like Assam. Am I saying that right? Assam? Assam. Yeah, well, I'm gonna call it Assam because that's how I kind of know it. It made me realize that there are a lot of British teas that I'm not familiar with or have never even heard of. I didn't really know what these terms meant or how they differed from one another. So I had to do some research, and I learned that tea was introduced in England in the 1600s by Portuguese Princess Catherine of Braganza when she married King Charles II in 1662. And from that, over time, different tea blends and varieties started to become popular, each with its own unique flavor and characteristics. These are the teas that we will be sampling today. They are anonymously labeled, and we have an anonymous corresponding sheet with the proper brewing instructions for each tea. Now, I do think I am going to know a couple of these from the tea bags because of the things that you have told us about them. This one right here. But I'm curious if you recognize any of these teas that we are going to be sampling. Just looks alone. Are you ready to get started?
Sure.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
It's gonna be a lot of tea.
It is, but it'll be fun. I wanted to be fancy because we haven't dressed fancy for afternoon tea, and I got a new dress for a hen do, so.
I don't have anything fancy. It's all in storage still.
Do I look like the witchy funeral vibe I'm supposed to be going for? Okay, so our first category is English breakfast. And basically anything that was kind of more on the strong end, we put into this category. According to newenglishteas.com, English breakfast is a robust, full-bodied tea typically made from a combination of black teas from Assam, Ceylon, and Kenya. It's definitely one of the most popular blends because we've seen it a lot. Carly, are you okay? So, number one. Do you want to try it first or do you want me to?
Go for it.
Okay, I will. That's a good strong flavor. Yeah, I like that one.
You got lipstick on
I know, that's why I tried to let you have it first.
Oh. Pleasant, tastes like tea.
Tastes like tea.
I don't know that there's any exceptional notes for me right now, but tastes like tea.
I thought this was an interesting piece of information I came across. Between 80 and 99% of people in Britain add milk to their tea, and only about 30 to 40% add sugar. And we did poll our viewers, and that kind of seems to be in line with what a lot of people said. Some of you said you don't drink tea at all, so we did represent you who do not drink tea. Should we put a little splash of milk? So we got some semi-skimmed milk. I'll put a little more than that. Oh yes. We have iced tea in our fridge, and a lot of you said you do not understand the concept of iced tea. I think it's very pleasant.
I think it's refreshing.
But I can understand.
Fair.
I can understand. I mean, I think being here in the southern United States where it's, it's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the southern United States today. And I don't know, maybe an iced tea would be nice, but we're going to try these ones. I like it better. Here. I think we'll just...
Yeah, I like it better. So you
Oh
can get the
my
thing
god,
wet. That's why
forgot.
I did it.
Well, I have to get another one now. Screwing everything up. Yeah, that's pleasant. I like... I don't think...
It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's a perfectly good tea. I don't think there's anything calling out to me saying, buy me again. Number 1 was Tetley. All right. Originally founded in Yorkshire in 1837 by the Tetley brothers, this is a popular and affordable English breakfast blend that combines Assam, Kenyan, and Indonesian black teas. It was voted 4th most popular by our viewers. Okay, number 2. That one is stronger. It has both a more powerful flavor to it. A powerful flavor. I mean, it is. It's stronger.
It's stronger.
But also, I feel like the whole flavor package is a little bit more like rounded and pleasant.
Yeah, I like that better right now.
I do too. I do too. Yep, that's nice.
Yeah.
Just use this one, I guess. I keep forgetting.
I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. I mean, yeah, continues to be like, I like this one slightly better than the Tetley's.
This one is Marks and Spencer Extra Strong.
Well, it would make sense because we thought it tasted stronger.
Yeah. So I should also mention we have M&S variety for each of the 3 categories and also a Twinings, just because I felt like then we kind of have a control.
Fair.
I don't know. Is that a thing? This is a very official science experiment.
Very scientific.
Anyways, so far I am preferring the M&S one a little bit more.
Strong, whatever, yeah.
A rich breakfast blend from the iconic M&S, made from a bold combination of strong black teas. Quite a few people said that they like builder's teas. I don't think we got
a builder's
tea,
I don't know what that is.
but I think that means that it's a very strong tea. So like the strong, and then I think builder's is like really strong. But I could be wrong, so please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, I really like that one.
That's number 1 for you so far.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it with the milk and the cream, or the sugar.
I think I'm still number 2 so far. I think I'm still the M&S, but I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes.
The one thing that this is the one tea that I recognize from the tea bag. We had some people tell us
that's the unbleached one.
That it's unbleached. That this is the only, Clippers is the only...
Oh, it's Clippers.
Yeah, it's Clippers. Sorry, I ruined it for you. But yeah, somebody told us in the comments that Clippers was the only unbleached brand and, or had the only unbleached tea bags. Oh, I like that. I don't know if I was biased because I knew it, but I really like that one.
It's got a nice flavor all around, but I think I do like the extra strong flavor of the M&S a little more.
Yeah, I think this one's a little more subtle. It's a delicate breakfast tea.
Maybe after the punch in the face of the strong one,
Yeah, I like that one a lot. So far, I'm gonna go Clippers, and then the M&S Extra Strong, and then the Tetley's. And you probably are flipped with M&S.
I think so.
Okay. Clipper Organic English Breakfast Tea, an organic and ethically sourced English breakfast blend using Assam and Kenyan black teas. One of the responses we got told us that they don't bleach their tea bags, which makes a difference in taste. Well, let's try some more. Okay, so number 4. This one was to be brewed for 2 to 3 minutes. Tastes like it could be one of the strong ones to me. have to say, I think this is maybe my least favorite so far.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It's not terrible, but it's not as good.
Oh, also, thank you to those of you who told us to stir clockwise, not counterclockwise. Like longtime viewer Phil. If he said that that's what you do, then I trust him. That's apparently what you do. Milk helps, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah, it's still not great. I'm sorry, number 4, whoever you are. It's not my favorite.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I don't love that one. I would drink it,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be my top 5 choices.
I know we were talking about the last one where they bleached or not bleached the tea bags. This one almost tastes like a little chemically to me or something. Like I'm tasting the bleach of the tea bag or something.
Well, I think the one of the people who did mention the tea bags of the Clippers did say that once they started drinking them, that's what happened to them, is they could taste the bleach of the other tea bags.
Interesting.
So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Let's find
Let's see
out
what that one is.
What is this? What are we drinking?
I mean, I guess all of these are probably
This
someone's
is
favorite.
wow, Twinings English Breakfast.
Sorry, Twinings. I think I've even had your English breakfast before, but I don't really like that all that well.
It's so funny because I sometimes buy English breakfast here in the US.
Yeah, you have. We have one.
I have one in the cupboard right now.
You do. I forgot about that.
And I like it. So it's funny that drinking just a couple other of the favorites that you guys have given us, I'm like, I don't love this
into
one.
that one so
compared
much.
to the others.
Yeah.
Okay. Twinings English Breakfast. One of the most well-known English breakfast blends worldwide. This is made from Assam, Kenyan, and Indonesian black teas. All right, number 5. That one also kind of tastes strong to me a little bit.
It's okay. It's better than the last one. It's still not, I don't think, in my favorites.
I would agree. I still think that the M&S Extra Strong, I guess we don't have to go through every single tea and be like, I still like these two the best.
That's fair.
I like it better with milk. It's pleasant with milk.
I mean, I think every time we do it, it's a little more pleasant with milk. I think I like milk in my tea.
I do too. You know what's so funny? I've told Jeremy this before, but when I was 11 or 12 and I started dabbling in teas as an American child, which might be unusual, I don't know, I started putting milk in my tea. I very much thought at 11 years old I invented the invention of putting milk in your tea, and then it turns out I didn't. I just must be, well, the 50% plus British that I think my ancestry is, I guess. It's in my blood.
I like how you said dabbling in tea, like you were dabbling in drugs or something.
You know, like some
And
kids
as a
get
teenager,
into.
I dabbled in tea.
I did. I don't think it's a thing that a lot of teens were doing. Like, yeah, let's get into some tea, you guys.
I knew it from my family. Yeah, it's pleasant. It's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I'm very curious to learn what this is. Oh, this is Thai Fu. Okay.
Okay. Isn't that one that you had said that wasn't people's favorite?
Yeah, they had it at Cost Plus, and we tried it.
Yeah.
And it's
pleasant.
pretty good.
It's
yeah,
in the middle.
It's in the middle somewhere. So I definitely like it better than the Twinings, interestingly.
Yeah. Went back for another.
Yeah, I went back for another. Want to remember that. Savor that for later. Thai Fu was not the most popular tea as voted by our viewers. It really only got a few votes. But it happens to be one of the more common blends that you can find in the US, so we decided to try it. It's an African and Indian black tea blend. Here, you want to try one first? I feel like I try all of them first. You should try one first. Sorry, it's a little hot.
That one's different. Flavor profile's a little different.
Oh.
It almost tastes weird to say, like nutty almost or something to me.
Okay.
It's got a different flavor profile.
I feel like, you know how sometimes, and I feel like I don't know why this happens, but like sometimes the tea makes like a weird layer on the cup.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed that the Tetley one was doing that. And this one is doing it too, and I feel like that profile gives it kind of a weird dark flavor to it. And that's what I taste with this. This is like a stronger version of Tetley.
Flavor or something like that.
Yes.
But I don't dislike it, like the...
Well, here. I think it tastes like the Starbucks of teas to me.
See, I like it better than that.
See, I think Starbucks has a little bit of like a dark, burnt kind of flavor to it when I have Starbucks coffee, and I feel like this is the tea equivalent of that.
Maybe. I like it better than I like Starbucks coffee.
Fair. I think where the milk and sugar have enhanced other ones, I don't love this with the milk and sugar in it.
See, I like it all right.
All right. Well, let's find out what it is.
That's like a number 3 or 4 for me, I think.
It's so interesting because I don't love this one, but you do. This is Thompson's Punjana.
Oh, okay. This one was like a Scottish or an Irish one or something, wasn't it?
Well, it's from Northern Ireland.
Okay.
So I guess, it's Irish, but still the UK.
Yeah, still technically the UK, yeah.
Is that how you would say that? It's
not your favorite.
It's not my favorite. I don't dislike it. I think you really like it, and I'm like, it's like what, number 3 for you?
Maybe.
And I think it's a little bit lower down for me, but it's pretty good.
Thompson's Punjana. According to their website, this is Northern Ireland's favorite cuppa and was one of the most popular write-in answers. From Assam and Kenya, it's supposed to have a very malty flavor, and it's Thompson's most popular blend.
Something I thought that was really interesting when you were telling us about some of your tea suggestions is that some of the teas are intended to be had with soft water and some are made for hard water, which I had no idea that was a thing. We have hard water here, I believe. I don't know, I was asking Jeremy this last night, like, can we go to the store and buy soft water? I'm not sure. How does that work? Hi, Walmart? Do you sell soft water? You have no idea what I'm talking about? Oh, okay, great. Number 7. We're down to the last 4.
Of the first set.
Of the first set, yeah. Of the breakfast teas.
We're to the halfway point almost.
Yeah, good. Pleasant. I'd rank that somewhere in the top half.
Yeah. Top to middle, something like that. It's fine.
Oh, whoops. I poured a lot of milk into this one.
It's a milky boy.
It's gonna be a very milky boy. Yeah, it's got a little bit too much milk in it, sorry.
It's milk with an essence of tea.
It's got a splash of tea in there.
Yeah, not terrible. Not my favorite.
Though.
It's fine.
Pleasant.
It's in the middle.
I think I could have ruined it with the a little too much milk happening, but it is definitely on the milky side. You know, I like that one. I would probably put it, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4. You seem like you like it less.
It's fine.
Oh, that's PG Tips. Okay. PG Tips being ranked number 2 overall by our viewers makes sense because I find it on the pleasant side of tea. Yeah, I'd put it probably like number 3 or 4.
Okay. Probably be more like 5 or 6, I think, but it's pleasant.
It's pleasant. I like it. Sorry, I put too much milk in it.
PG Tips, an iconic and affordable English breakfast blend combining Kenyan and Assam black teas. It's supposed to be a strong, brisk cup of tea. Although it ranked number 2 overall by our viewers, it seems to be the most controversial tea, as we had a lot of people in the comments tell us that it's not very good.
Oh, that's strong. That has a very distinct flavor.
Oh, yeah, that one's definitely different. Not necessarily in a negative way. I still feel like it's somewhere in the middle, but definitely different.
And amongst a lot of breakfast teas coming from a lot of the same parts of the world, I feel like this one is a little bit more unique compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is it weird to say that for once, I don't know that milk made it better?
Oh, you know, it just has this weird aftertaste to me. I think overall I really like it, but it has a very strong aftertaste. Because like that, milk and sugar, I like it. but the aftertaste is still kind of
It's
like
different.
strong. Yeah. I'm curious to know what this one is. Ah, berries.
Interesting.
The only one from Ireland.
Okay.
You know, for being so popular in the UK, I'm a little surprised. I didn't love it as much as I thought I would.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good, but
fine. It's
but
in the
not
middle.
at the not at the top of my list.
Barry's Tea Gold Blend. I wasn't initially going to include this tea because Barry's tea is based in Cork, Ireland, but y'all ranked this tea number 5 out of every suggestion that we received, so we decided we had to try it. It's Assam and Kenyan black teas, and someone in the Northern Ireland subreddit called this tea God tier tea bags, so it seems worthy to include in a video, especially because so many of our British audience thinks it's a great one.
It's nice. This one, I think, also was one of the ones that gets brewed longer. Oh, oh, sorry, I messed it up. Just pretend that I didn't. We'll just do, I did it backwards. I didn't love it black or plain, but with milk and sugar, it's like pretty good for me.
Because it's kind of got it's weird to say sharp note to it initially. Black. Yeah, that mellows it out. I like that better.
Yeah, that's nice. I would put this maybe like 4, 5, like top end.
Top end, yeah.
Yeah, I really like I didn't love it plain, but
No.
I really love it with
But
milk
with the
and
milk and sugar, it's pretty good actually.
Yeah,
It went from like closer to the bottom to like in the middle for me.
I think I might even put it up I don't know. Let's try the last one and then we can decide which our favorites are.
Yorkshire tea, probably the most iconic tea. It was ranked number 1 by our viewers and is the one tea in all of the teas that we're trying that we've definitely tried before. Made by the Betty's and Taylor's group in Yorkshire using Assam, Kenyan, and Rwandan black teas. It's supposed to have a rich, full flavor. This tea is in most of the hotels that we've stayed in throughout Britain, and I will be disappointed in myself if I do not recognize this tea. I just love, are those the Yorkshire Dales on the packaging? How have I never figured that out before?
It's Yorkshire tea.
Okay.
This is the last of the English breakfast, so we wanted to get it all in one thing, so we're using a travel mug.
I like that one plain.
It's okay.
I think it has kind of a weird smell, but I think it's because I had Yorkshire pudding batter in this mug and I forgot about it and it kind of looked bad when I cleaned the cup out today. That's really nice. I think with sugar it's going to be pretty much perfect.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that's a good cup of tea. I really like that.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what we didn't do is find out what either of these are.
Oh, yeah. We got too far into...
We were like, oh, it's the last one. I mean, I guess it makes sense because, number 9 was Yorkshire tea.
Pleasant.
And number
fine.
10 is Yorkshire Gold.
Better, yeah.
Yeah.
Similar, but better.
It makes sense because,
Yep.
how did I not recognize it? I just thought I would. I thought I would recognize it because I drank a lot of it when we were in the UK. I just figured I would be like, oh, this is it. This is Yorkshire tea, but I didn't. In fact, it's interesting to me because I thought I would rank Yorkshire tea higher just based on how much I enjoyed it when we were there. But I think I might prefer the Yorkshire Gold.
No, I agree.
And I would maybe put Yorkshire Gold
4-ish?
I think I might put that 1 and 2 is Clipper and Yorkshire Gold, and maybe 3 the M&S Strong.
Yorkshire Gold is considered a more premium blend than the standard Yorkshire tea. They call it their finest blend, made from black teas from Kenya, Assam, and Rwanda. Their website says that this tea is from the top 10 tea gardens in the entire world. We also had to opt for, I think I paid $5 extra for the cool caddy because I can't wait to figure out what to put in here. I am curious, can you buy tins like this in the UK? Because I think it's pretty fabulous. I don't know what I'm gonna put in it, but if you can buy them in the UK, what do you put in yours? Tea? We'll put all the 400 bags of tea we have in this one container. I didn't realize that this was just gonna straight up have a package of the Yorkshire Gold tea inside of the fancy tin.
Caddy.
Worth the $5 for a fancy gold tea tin.
Next up, we have some Earl Grey teas to try. I thought we ended up with more of them, but I guess we only have 3, so we're gonna try 3 Earl Greys.
Okay.
I'm really excited to try Earl Grey because I love Earl Grey teas. I've only dabbled in them a little bit. I regrettably wish that we had more to try, but I'm very excited. They all smell really lovely while they were brewing. And in case you aren't aware, if you didn't know, Earl Grey is a flavored tea that is scented with the oil of bergamot, which is a citrus tree that grows in Italy. Also, you might be interested in this tidbit. You might already know it, because we have been to Newcastle and we've seen his statue
Of
Earl Grey.
The tea guy.
It's named after Charles Grey, the second Earl Grey, who was a British Prime Minister in the, I think, 1830s. So, hey, a historical figure that we actually know.
Yeah, we've seen his statue.
Here, why don't you start us off with this round? Been hogging all the teas.
Does smell kind of citrusy.
Yeah, I see it, and it's interesting because I always think it smells kind of floral.
Oh, now that you bring up the citrus oil, I can taste it. I don't know that I picked that up before in Earl Grey.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think Earl Grey kind of smells floral.
I can see that too, though.
Yeah, that's nice. That's very pleasant. That's a really nice Earl Grey. We tried a recipe a few months ago.
Oh, yeah.
Where we did a tea rub on, I think it was on a pork loin.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. It was
good.
an Earl Grey tea rub.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, do you do any kind of cooking with tea? Do you do any kind of
tea?
Yeah, like do you make any recipes with tea? Because we've got a lot of tea. We could maybe get creative with what we're going to do with the
extra teas
1,000 plus bags of tea we have. We calculated it and it is 1,160 teas, I believe, or tea bags. So we've got a lot of tea.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're in Arizona, you want to come have a cup of tea with us sometime. We've got a lot of extra. Now, we did ask our viewers earlier how they take their tea. I'm curious how you take your tea. Do you take it with milk and sugar? Because I usually drink tea plain. Just, I think because I'm trying to be a little bit more like health conscious and not add to it. I like it with milk. Usually is my preference, but a lot of times I just drink it black.
That's fair.
Just because I can, and I do. Just like coffee. I prefer coffee with some cream in it, but I drink it black most days. How do you take your tea?
I like milk. I don't mind a little sugar in it too, but I also will drink it just black too.
So you like my invention of milk? See, that's a callback to
That's a Cara Deep cut.
now you're in on the inside joke about how I thought I invented milk with tea.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that is good. I don't know. With only 3 of them, I don't think we're gonna go wrong with an Earl Grey.
No, that's probably true.
Oh, that's so good. I don't know that I've ever had sugar with Earl Grey before. A little sugar, a little milk.
Yeah, that's very pleasant. That's very nice.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful tea.
Twinings Earl Grey. Twinings teas ranked 3rd overall, although we did receive some responses that Twinings was expensive or overrated. I purchased the Twinings Earl Grey in the US on many occasions, and I wonder if I will recognize it.
Oh.
That one is like stronger. More Earl Grey-y, I would say. We're getting very technical here.
I think I like the first one more.
I think so too. I think maybe more isn't necessarily better.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think that one had like a nice balance.
That one's stronger.
Yeah, this one's definitely stronger. Let's try it with some milk and some sugar, and then we'll know for sure. I mean, this is actually number 12. I like this one, but it's a little bit strong.
Yeah,
and
it's a little extra.
I don't know that more equals better in this case.
Yeah. It's still pleasant, but I think I'm right. So far, I'm going for the first one.
Well, I'm going to start with the third one.
Puka Organic Gorgeous Earl Grey. Puka, I think that's how you say it, ranked number 13 overall. And what I thought was interesting is that we got an assortment of suggestions of which Puka teas to try. The Puka Ginger seemed to be a common suggestion and sounds interesting. We might have to make a whole other video where we try different herbal teas and other blends. So let us know if you have any suggestions besides Earl Grey or not just Puka, but any other varieties. I feel like how you know they get fancy is they have less and less tea bags in them.
Yeah, it's just a little much.
Oh, that's nice too. I kind of think I like the first one the best.
It's pleasant as well. I think I'm in agreement with you that I like the first one the most, and then this one, and then the second one.
With milk, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's
Milk
nice.
elevated that one a lot.
Definitely pleasant.
Well, we have so few that I think I can redecide. I think number 3 is my favorite.
Okay. I think I'm 1, 3, 2
I think I'm 3, 1, 2. The first one we tried
of the Earl Greys. Yeah.
is Earl Grey is Twinings, which
Yeah, that's pleasant. It's
yeah.
good.
I mean, I buy
that's
that
my
one.
favorite one.
Yeah, I don't know if we get the exact same version.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Of Twinings here because the packaging is different, but I do buy it here and I like it, and that one is pleasant. Number 2 is the Puka Organic Gorgeous Earl Grey.
Okay. I mean, it was kind of strong.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
was a
bad, but
little-
it was a little strong.
Yeah, a little strong. I'd be interested to try some of their other teas, but I don't think that one was maybe the winner
favorite,
for
yeah.
me. I really did like the Marks and Spencer one though.
Oh, it's the M&S one.
M&S, yep.
That makes sense.
Oh, it's kind of tough that like some of my favorite teas are M&S ones because we basically had to order them from England to
Yeah.
get them shipped here.
You're gonna have to stock up next time we go back.
Yeah, that one's really good. I really like that one.
It can be
This
like,
one might be my favorite tea overall today. I
Wow.
really like the M&S Earl Grey.
all right.
This is the first cup that I'm probably going to
You're
finish
just
before we keep
wanting to
trying.
finish it,
I'm just
yeah.
like, this is so good. Good job, M&S. I am such an M&S stan. I really am.
It's fair. It's good.
I am.
They are
I mean,
good.
they are a little bit
pricey.
more upmarket,
Yeah.
but I just feel like the quality
It's
is
usually
so
there,
nice.
Marks and Spencer Earl Grey tea. M&S teas were probably the most suggested store brand, and luckily we were able to find them, unlike some other store brands that we were suggested and wanted to try, like Co-op 99.
So, the final category that we have to try is kind of a little bit of a mix. It's more of like the everyday and all-day teas, which are a little lighter, a little more mellow blend of black teas compared to breakfast teas. We also included in this category some of the more regional teas that didn't necessarily fit into a specific category. So we included them in this more broad category.
Or at least the category of English breakfast or Earl Grey.
Yeah, I mean, and we could have kind of gotten this wrong. We did our best to try to kind of lump teas together that were similar, but if you're like, that is not an all-day tea, then let us know. Number 14 is where we're at next.
Yep.
Huh? Okay. Well, here, you take it away.
Okay.
We did the old switcheroo
We
too.
did switch you. Did we mess you up? Did we confuse you?
I don't think so. It's not that complicated.
It's definitely got a different flavor. It almost has a little sweetness to me on the back end.
Huh. You know, this is the first one that I'm like, it tastes like the tea bag or like our water or something.
Okay.
Something tastes a little off in the background for me.
Okay.
At first I liked it, and then I had like
An
a
aftertaste that
weird
you're not...
water aftertaste or something, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that is another example to me where the milk didn't help. Like, I almost like it less with the milk.
Maybe sugar will help. No? Didn't help you?
It's not my favorite. my immediate first try, black, I kind of liked it, and as I'm going on tasting it more, I'm not a huge fan of it.
You know what's interesting is that this, I just looked it up, what it is, one of the more popular ranked teas and suggested teas from our viewers, and that is the M&S Gold.
Interesting. And you were earlier saying what an M&S stan you are, and you're
like
not into this one so much either, are you?
I wonder, I don't know, I would give it another try, I don't know, I just feel like I can taste the tea bag in that one.
Yeah, it's okay, it's not my favorite.
Alright.
Lower end for me.
The last M&S tea that we have to try today, the Marks & Spencer Gold Tea. This is their signature everyday black tea blend, made from a balanced mix of medium-bodied black teas from various origins. This ranked number 6 overall after Berry's tea, so let's see how we rank it.
Number 15 is, I don't know, different.
Yeah, I feel like at the beginning we got such into that English breakfast profile that
all these are like... Yeah, it's like, oh, that's a little different.
A little different. Yeah, I like it better than the M&S Gold one, but it's still not my favorite, I don't think.
I feel like...
Yeah, it's better.
Need some sugar.
Better again, not bad.
I really like this one. I'm wondering with these more lighter teas if our hard water is
shining through a little more,
maybe taking away from the teas, because I feel like similar to the last one that I feel like I really like it at first, and then I feel like the aftertaste gives me kind of I taste our water, and it's weird. I don't know.
I almost wonder if now in retrospect, these being lighter, if we should have started with these and worked our way to the breakfast teas that are stronger.
We maybe should have, but I figured that's how you start your day with a cup of English breakfast.
Yeah, fair. Well, you're going back for another taste.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay. And which is that one?
This is Glengettie. This is the Welsh one.
Yeah, okay.
It makes sense now because this was specifically made for soft water, and we're drinking it with hard water.
Oh, fair.
So I'm wondering if we're gonna run into that a little bit more. We'll see, but I do like it.
Middling for me.
Glengettie. It's Welsh, so I'm not entirely sure if that's the correct pronunciation. This was the number 1 suggested Welsh tea, and yay, we could find it on Amazon, so that was great. It's an everyday black tea blend made of Kenyan and Assam teas. I read that it was originally sold as a tea for miners in Wales and was specially designed to complement the soft water in Wales.
The last one, it's better than the last one. Didn't love that one.
Okay. Number 16. Oh, that one's strong tasting. Doesn't that one taste strong? That one kind of reminds me of berries or one of the ones that one of the English breakfasts we tried.
Definitely a stronger flavor profile. Mellowed out with the milk, of course.
It is this interesting thing. Look, this one is also doing that thing where it gets the patterns. It coats the sides. It's this weird thing where when they are stronger, they tend to do that more.
I think it's oils coming out of it because you can see them sitting on the top.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that one, I don't dislike it. I just, let me try it with sugar. I don't know. I think after M&S Earl Grey was top notch for me. Maybe we should have ended with the Earl Greys. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, that's pleasant. With a little bit of sugar, rounded out, nice and balanced. I like that one.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That really helps a lot on that one.
Yeah, that makes it very pleasant. It goes from being I don't know, to...
top 10?
Yeah.
16.
That is Ringtons Gold.
Oh, okay.
So, I went and got the package. One of the things that I really like about this one is before you... Just the smell of the tea itself. Yeah, it smells really nice. Uh-huh. And it is made in Newcastle. Somebody mentioned that to us today in the other poll that we asked about how you take your tea. So I like that we're kind of trying, like we're trying northern teas, we're trying southern teas, which we haven't gotten there yet, I guess. We tried a Welsh tea. We're trying a mix of teas, and I think that is fun.
Yeah.
Ringtons Gold was one of the top write-in answers. Many of you suggested it, and the packaging is the most unique of all of the ones that we have to try. It's very different from everything else. An East African blend. Their website says it's a luxury, top-quality tea that is bright and gold with a full, refreshing flavor. This tea ranked number 8 overall among our viewers, which was surprising to me as I had never seen or heard of this brand before.
We've got 4 left total.
Last round.
Last round indeed. All right, number 17.
Number 17. So I made these set, and I know what this one is because it does have the weird tea bag.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I think there's a few left that have tea bags, right?
Yeah, there are 2 that have kind of distinct tea bags, but this is the most distinct one, so I know what this is.
Now I know what it is too. It's
the tea
tea
pigs.
pigs. Yeah. It's good though.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like it black or
Yeah, it's
brown
nice.
or whatever.
I would call it black still.
Somebody didn't milk you, did.
Making cool references to the Ninja Turtles last movie.
Yeah, it's really pleasant.
Yeah. I think out of this miscellaneous round of teas, this might be my favorite so far.
I think so too. It's really nice. It's really nice black. It's really nice with milk.
It's really
and
nice
it's
with
really
sugar.
nice with milk and sugar.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah,
and
that one's really good.
I mean, I think it's one of the more expensive
ones,
teas.
yeah.
But at least you know that you're getting a good quality tea when you pay more money.
Yeah,
At
fair.
least in this case.
Yeah.
Tea Pig's Everyday Brew. I remember seeing this brand in stores and thinking it looked very nice. So when we had a suggestion for it, I think just one, I jumped at the opportunity to try it. The company has only been around since 2006, which is a lot newer than most of the teas on this list, but they do have a lot of lovely sounding teas like rhubarb and ginger and honeybush and rooibos. I hope that this one is good, so I have an excuse to try more of them.
What's this one? No, you try it.
Okay.
You try these first. I tried so many first.
Pleasant, but it's no tea pigs.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. That one's a little bit stronger again. Has a little stronger of a flavor.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
It's fine. Is it weird that with the milk it tastes bready to me, sort of?
Oh, I get that. It's like, yeah.
Grainy or something, I don't know.
Is one of the notes of one of these a multi note? Because I feel like it's
that
maybe
might
a
be
multi
it.
note
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, maybe that is what it is, like a malty kind of note. It tastes like toast or something almost to me.
Yeah, it's really good. That reminds me, some people recommended things like a Yorkshire biscuits tea
Yeah.
that I thought sounded very pleasant. So if you have any kind of more quirky kinds of tea that we should try, more, herbal teas,
Yeah.
other things like that, let us know because I would love to try more teas, and I think a biscuit tea sounds really
Yeah,
good.
didn't we see somewhere like a cream tea?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think somebody else told us at some point to try there's like a jam. Is it a jam and biscuits or
something like
with
that,
jam?
yeah.
Something with jam. So we should maybe try those in the
Try some
future.
that, yeah.
So that is Dorset tea.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna find the box. Dorset tea, what I thought was very interesting, says that it is a cup of sunshine, and it's the sunshine blend. It says it's made with the best quality Kenyan tea,
Interesting.
with the brightest, most flavorsome Rwandan leaves.
Okay.
And then they've also added a touch of malty Assam.
Oh, there you go, malty.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a really nice tea. I'm glad we were able to find this one because I will be enjoying this one again in the future.
Dorset tea. According to the box, it's a cup of sunshine. We received so many unique suggestions of brands that we tried to find, but we could not find them in the US. Dorset tea represents one of those smaller brands of regional teas, and we just happened to be able to find it. So I am excited to try this one. If you have any suggestions for any other regional teas we should try, please let us know so that we can look for them on a future trip.
All right. 19.
Lucky
Second to
number
last.
19. I feel like the last two we should probably not. We should wait because I don't know what the last two are, but I know that there's one left we have not tried yet. So
I think I know which one this one is because it was the other one that had a unique bag.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Pleasant.
I think I know which one it is.
Oh, you think it's that one? You think it's Fortnum and Mason?
I do.
Okay. That was the one I knew we had left to try. I don't know how much Fortnum and Mason charges for tea in England, but it cost us about $18 US for 25 bags here, and I thought that was a pretty fair price.
For
It's good. I feel like this is another one though where I feel like I can taste the tea bag, and that's not what you want
yeah.
when you're paying a premium for
Yeah.
a luxury department store blend. We haven't been to Fortnum and Mason before.
No.
We've been to Harrods.
We have,
And
which
I
was very nice.
I was hoping that maybe some of you would have recommended some Harrods teas because I would have liked to try those since we were familiar with
We'd
Harrods.
actually been there.
Yeah, that was a department
Had
store
some of
we
their
knew
food
about.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but we have never been to Fortnum and Mason.
No.
I have heard that they have a really lovely afternoon tea. We've been recommended that one by several people. So if there is anything else Fortnum and Mason related that we should check out, you should let us know because I think at some point we'll probably have to go there.
Yeah.
Oh, did we put sugar in this yet?
Yeah.
Oh, did I
Have
try?
you tasted
Oh
it?
God, I spilled it all over myself. Oh, that's really nice. I don't know if it's worth the price.
Right now I'm sitting at no.
But it's really good.
It's
good. Nice. It's very nice. I think with milk and sugar,
yeah.
it's just a nice, well-rounded
Yeah, that's
package.
fair.
I don't know. You know, there was I think a smoky Earl Grey.
That I would
And
try.
I'm like, dang, we should have tried that one.
Couldn't find it
But
though.
I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to arrive in time.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Fortnum and Mason Royal Blend, a premium, elegant, everyday black tea blend from the upscale London department store. We received suggestions for a few different blends, including a smoky Earl Grey, but sadly we couldn't get that one shipped in time. This one we found on Amazon, hence the beat up box. And at nearly $20 for 25 bags, this is probably the most expensive tea on the list. Will we notice the extra poshness of a Fortnum and Mason Royal Blend? I don't know. Let's find out.
This is the very last tea. And it's a good thing that number 19 was the Fortnum and Mason because I have no idea what this is, even though we only have one left.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Pleasant.
It's pleasant.
Pleasant. I would probably rank it on the upper end of the teas that we've tried in this round. I don't know. There have been some good teas.
Yeah.
I feel like this round has been a little more hit or miss for me too, though. I think I just got milk.
Yeah. Complimentary. Mellows it out nicely.
I guess I'll just wait.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Gonna drink it again before.
Yeah. It has a little more sugar than we've been putting in the others.
Yeah.
And it makes it good. I mean, I think it was good all the way through. Like it was a
I
nice,
did put a little bit more.
pleasant. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It's
but
pretty sweet.
It's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's fine. So far this round, the tea pigs is the winner for me.
I think I'm going to agree. I do like the
Fortnum.
royal blend. Yeah. Also, one thing I didn't mention is that what is really cool about this Fortnum and Mason one, and why it probably is so expensive, is that this royal blend is named such because it was first blended for King Edward III in the summer of 1902.
Interesting.
And it has been popular ever since for its smooth, honey-like flavor. And yeah, I can get down. I think that one probably would be number 3. I think I would rank Dorset, Tea Pigs,
Then that.
Royal Blend. Yeah, as far as the everyday teas. Okay, number 20 is Twinings Everyday.
I can understand that because it's kind of like just a mellow in the middle tea.
Yeah, I think what I've learned today about Twinings is that compared to a lot of the ones in an American supermarket, it is better than those. But compared to other teas
British.
from the UK, it doesn't...
Middle to lower.
Yeah, it's like Exactly. It's like not quite as good as some of the other ones. But for us Americans, it's still quite lovely.
Twinings Everyday. I've definitely seen this one in the UK a lot, but I don't think I've come across the Twinings Everyday blend in the US before. Billed as an all-day drinking tea blend, it's supposed to be a simple yet flavorful cup.
I think of all of the everyday teas, my favorite is probably the Dorset tea, which now I can't even remember which one it is. That one?
Yep.
Do you mind if I try dunking?
Nope.
In it?
I'm the Dunkin' Tea Pigs.
All right. I did not even know that you could dunk Jammy Dodgers in tea, that was a thing, until Jeremy mentioned it the other day. And it makes me feel like we've been doing the UK wrong. How have we not dunked biscuits in tea when we've been there?
I don't know.
I don't know, but hobnobs are my favorite. I'm honestly shocked that I didn't eat them the night we got home from the store.
Fair.
Oh no, mine are kind of melted.
Oh no, the chocolate.
It's what happens when you live in Arizona, I guess. It's okay, I just needed a little piece. Oh my god, it's so good. It's just like dessert. Oh, I got a piece of one.
I think that one's better for dipping.
It's really good with hobnobs. Would you like a chunk of hobnob? Because they're all stuck together.
Nope.
Oh no. Hey, the hobnobs chose this, not me. Mmm.
I think, for me, even though I prefer just drinking the Tea Pig one over the Dorset was better to dip my Jammy Dodger in. It was more complimentary, I feel like.
This is so good. Please, you have to help us. What biscuits should we try now that we have 1,100 teas? What biscuits should we try dunking in our teas? Because I was actually shocked the other day when I asked you about your favorite teas. Somebody said that, I forget which one, I think it was maybe like Ringtons or one of the top ones, that you have that tea with caramel wafers and that it's like amazing.
Delightful.
And I was like, wait, like Tunnocks caramel wafers? You can dunk those in tea? And I feel like I've been living life wrong all the time
Take
now.
a bite off the end so it can soak in there.
So yeah,
it makes sense.
I mean, it does make sense. And I think about like the
penguins.
Tunnocks has like
the
tea
tea
cakes.
cakes, yeah.
Yeah, like what? Why have we not tried these with tea? So anyways, if you can help us out and make some suggestions for things that we should dunk, we'll certainly try it in the future, even if it's just an experiment for ourselves. Can I have a Jammy Dodger?
Mm-hmm.
This is how Jammy Dodgers were intended. Jammy Dodgers haven't been my favorite. Like that, you usually like them, but they're not my go-to. I think it's because the jam is too jammy. But in tea, with like the tea kind of like loosening up the biscuit, it makes it so good.
Yeah.
So good. I get it. I get the Jammy Dodgers now. Never mind Barry's tea being god tier tea level or whatever the subreddit said. Dunking things in tea is like god level.
Fair.
God tier? Is that what it was called?
Yeah, god tier. Top 3 overall.
Top 3 overall. My top 3 are probably, well, number 1 for sure has to be the M&S Earl Grey. I loved that one.
Okay.
Unexpected hit for me. I guess I'm gonna just choose one from each category. I'm gonna also say the Yorkshire Gold. I really just thought that was so beautiful. It was just a beautiful, delightful tea. And the Dorset tea. I really like the Dorset tea.
Yeah, I don't know that I have rankings within these 3. The Tea Pigs, the M&S Extra, and the Yorkshire Gold. Yeah.
Okay, so we both chose Yorkshire Gold in our top 3.
Yeah.
And which I feel like, I hope that does at least some of our audience proud, because
hopefully
number 1 overall voted answer was the Yorkshire tea.
Oh, okay.
With some people writing in Yorkshire Gold. Specifically being like, the gold, you guys, the gold.
Which I agree now.
Yeah, but just lovely. What a fun experiment.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming along with us and watching us try 1 billion teas today.
Yeah.
I am curious, of the top teas that we tried today, what is your favorite?
Yeah.
And what do we need to try in the future? Whether it's something like nettle tea, like some of you suggested, or just a brand that we couldn't find, like the Co-op 99 was suggested that I would love to try. Let us know, because maybe if we don't try them here, maybe on a future trip we can try them.
Find them.
Yeah.
If you've made it this far into this video, thank you. But also, if you're not subscribed and you've made it this far in this video, you really should subscribe.
Yes,
it helps
please.
us a lot.
Please do. I'm like happy from all the biscuits and stuff. I'm like, yeah, please do. No, but we've had a great time. Thank you so much for coming along. Thank you to our patrons for supporting our channel. We really appreciate your support. You help us make videos like this one today. If you have not seen the video where we try Indian takeaway when we were in the UK, you should definitely go check out that video, because similar to this video, listen to all of your suggestions. We polled you on what we should try, and we ordered as many of those as we could. We had takeaway for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days straight. We were eating Indian food, and it was wonderful.
It was good, yeah.
Well, we'll see you. It's right here. We'll see you over there.